Howdy everyone. I started working on this Alex Fox bowl or basket, and I came up with what I thought should be a beginner video tip. And on this one you have to make really tight turns as you're going around the pattern, because you're cutting out the ring, and if you go too far you're going to bust through the ring. So I'm going to give on this one, which is the waist, kind of just show what might happen if you're not making a nice tight turn. Let's get up here a little bit. Can you see this way? Okay, I'm going to follow the line. And I'm going to exaggerate a little bit when you're not making a nice tight turn. You cannot go a little bit beyond and try and come back in. I'm going to stop, and you can see how, if you can get real close to that, how it's gone beyond the line. So I'll get back this thing out of here. Now I'm going to also mention, when you do make tight turns, you can't stop your machine and turn, because that will then tend to bend or break your blade. So you've got to keep it running. What you want to do when you get to the point of turning, you want to put a little pressure on the side of the blade and make your turn, pushing pressure on the back of the blade as you come in line with what your next cut. I'll do it on this other one to show here. Follow down the line. Come to a stop where it meets. Put a little pressure on the side of the blade. Then put pressure on the back of the blade, making your turn so you're in line with what you want to be for your next cut. Follow down the line. Come to the point where you're making a turn. A little pressure on the side of the blade, away, and then on the back of the blade, so you're in line again, and begin your cut. Make nice tight corners, nice and clean. Another thing you want to do is use the thinnest blade possible. For this particular one, I'm using a Pegas skip blade number 0. For me, the 2-aught is just too thin and breaks real easy. The number 1 is just too thick, so this is right between the two, and it works really well for cutting this particular project out. And while doing this, I may do another video later that talks about making nice corners where you can use the waist and coming out and back in. If you have any questions about the blades, they're available on the website at artcrafterscrollsaw.com. Thank you.